This is VOA News via remote. I'm Diane Roberts. A COVID variant-driven tsunami threatens to overwhelm healthcare systems, the World Health Organization said Wednesday. As AFP data showed, cases have surged across the world in the past weeks to levels never seen before. Highly transmissible Omicron propelled the United States, France, and Denmark to fresh records Wednesday, with AFP's tally of 6.55 million infections reported globally for 7 days through Tuesday, demonstrating the unprecedented spread. The figures were the highest since the World Health Organization declared a pandemic in March 2020, underscoring the blistering pace of Omicron transmission, with tens of millions of people facing a second consecutive year of restrictions dampening New Year's Eve celebrations. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said he's, quote, highly concerned that Omicron, being more transmissible, circulating at the same time as Delta, is leading to a tsunami of cases, end quote. He said this is and will continue to put pressure on healthcare workers and systems. The surge, currently worst in Europe, is forcing governments to walk a tightrope between imposing restrictions designed to stop hospitals from becoming overwhelmed and the need to keep economies and societies open 2 years after the virus first emerged in late 2019. Fearful of the economic impact of keeping so many people at home, some governments are looking at shortening the period that people have to isolate if they are COVID positive or have been exposed to someone who is positive. Spain said Wednesday it was reducing the quarantine period for people who have tested positive for COVID-19 to 7 days from 10, while Italy said it was planning to relax isolation rules for those who come into close contact with sufferers of the virus. This is VOA News. U.S. President Joe Biden will offer his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin a diplomatic path forward on the Ukraine crisis in a telephone call Thursday, a U.S. official said, setting the tone for security talks next month. It will be the second telephone call in less than a month between the two leaders, with Mr. Biden warning Putin in early December of severe consequences if Russian troops that have amassed on the Ukrainian border attack. A senior administration official told reporters Biden will say the United States is prepared for diplomacy and for a diplomatic path forward. The official said the U.S. continues to be gravely concerned by Russian forces near the Ukrainian border. Washington would like to see a return of forces to their regular training areas. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov confirmed the call, saying it would take place Thursday evening, Russian time. In a potential step to diffuse tensions, senior U.S. and Russian officials plan to meet January 10th in Geneva. Russian President Vladimir Putin says that Russia and Belarus will hold joint war games early next year. Putin welcomed Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko's proposal to hold another round of military drills, saying they could be held in February or March. Speaking during Wednesday's meeting with Lukashenko in St. Petersburg, he added that military officials will coordinate details. Putin's announcement comes amid a Russian troop buildup near Ukraine that raised Western fears of an invasion. Russia has denied an intention to launch an offensive. Authorities in Sudan's North Darfur state announced a night curfew Wednesday after unknown armed groups looted a UN World Food Program warehouse and facilities used by a former peacekeeping mission. According to initial reports, the warehouse contained up to 1,900 tons of food destined for hundreds of thousands of people in the area, a United Nations statement said. Looting and burning destroyed the stores, according to state news agency SUNA. A resident told Reuters Wednesday gunfire could be heard near the warehouse. A powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Indonesia's Maluku province in the early hours of Thursday, the United States Geological Survey said in a statement. There were no immediate reports of tsunami warnings, nor casualties or damage. The offshore quake took place around 3:25 a.m. local time and hit at a depth of 166 kilometers. Indonesia experiences frequent quakes due to its position on the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of intense seismic activity where tectonic plates collide. From Washington, via remote, I'm Diane Roberts, VOA News.